Hey, hey! I hope this works. I'm going to check on Facebook on my phone, make sure I'm live. There we are. Hey, hey! Okay, so I'm hoping that I can see comments as they're coming in on my computer, but I will have my phone up as well just to make sure that I can hopefully answer your questions. Pop in the chat if you're here. And I am just so pumped to help you learn how to go low tox in your home and to save both your health and your money at the same time. And before I get started, if you're catching the replay or hopping on now, just pop in the comments like, what is the first product you would really like a low tox alternative for? And where are you tuning in from? So I am gonna just start by sharing a little bit of my story, and then I'm gonna share a few stats. I'm gonna share with you how to save hundreds of dollars going toxin free. So when I married my husband Philip, he constantly complained of being in pain everywhere. And I had no idea what was going on, but he was like, I hurt all the time everywhere. And I was like, okay. He had migraines weekly, his digestive system was a mess, and he felt so horrible that about once a month he would tell me that he was going to die young. This was like in our first year of marriage. It was horrible. And I would take him to doctors, but we never got any answers for most of his complaints. Finally, a doctor did diagnose him with celiac disease. And so we finally had an answer for like the gut health stuff, but nothing else because everything else ended up staying the same until we made this other change. But it helped us to start reading the labels, to be really aware of the food that we were buying. And that was really our first step into health, which is ironic because I knew that the stuff we were buying wasn't healthy, but it was yummy, you know? Like I would tell myself, ignorance is bliss. Well, guess what? Ignorance is not bliss when it's ruining your health. So one day Philip started complaining to me about the Dawn dish soap making his hands itch. And one night after he washed the dishes for me, he got a chemical burn. And so the next morning, he's like, I am not washing dishes for you anymore until you get a different dish soap. And I'm like, I was completely overwhelmed at the idea of trying to find a different dish soap because, first of all, I didn't even know what ingredient he was allergic to. Second of all, had started learning that a lot of the natural products at the store are actually greenwashed, which means that they say on the label that they're completely natural, completely clean, but then if you actually know your ingredients, you would turn it over and find toxic ingredients on the back. So I had started researching the products that I was already buying, and I was shocked at what I found. Our Dawn dish soap was an 8 out of 10 for carcinogens and reproductive and developmental toxicity. And our soft soap hand soap was a 9 out of 10 for the same exact things. And then I decided to look up the Johnson & Johnson baby wash. Okay, I know it's not natural. Okay, I knew that. And I knew it wasn't the best thing out there, but they gave it to me when I brought my first baby home from the hospital and she had never had any skin problems with it. So I thought it can't be that bad. It was a 10 out of 10 for carcinogens and reproductive and developmental toxicity. And I have been bathing my two little girls in this toxic soup for 2 years. I was pissed. And I tossed it in the trash right then, and I swore no matter what it took, I was going toxin free in my home, and I was done with all the marketing schemes, all the greenwashing saying stuff was safe when it wasn't. Also, don't get me started on the whole like Dawn dish soap and ducklings thing. Like, oh my word. Okay. Anyway, so here's why I share this with you. Because your lifestyle choices are the most important contributor to your future. Approximately 90% of chronic diseases are epigenetically induced, and only 10% are actually related to heredity, which is what is passed down from you from previous generations. That means only 10% of your genetics passed down from your parents actually plays any part in you getting a disease. Crazy, right? But the number 2 cause of death in the United States is cancer. And cancer expenditures in 2011 were at $88 billion. 1,620 people a day die of cancer, and 1 in 3 men will have cancer by age 60 in the United States, 1 in 5 women. There are 10,000 new cases a year among children. This is not okay. This is not okay. 1 in 3 cases in the US are directly linked to poor diet, physical inactivity, weight, or chemical exposure, and the American Cancer Society says that only 5 to 10% of all cancer cases are from gene defects. That means 90% of cancer cases are under our control. It's not just about the food you eat, though, and how much exercise you're getting that contributes to a healthier life. Yes, both of them are absolutely important. But what you may not realize is that the products you put on your body and the toxins you breathe in your home matter just as much, if not more. Did you know that the air you breathe inside your home can be anywhere from 5 to 10 times more toxic and more polluted than outdoor air? That's crazy, right? But it's because our homes are so airtight and they're not well ventilated. So every product that you use in your home just stays in your product for you to breathe in. And it's really what we allow in our homes. The National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health studied 2,983 ingredients in our products at home and found 844 toxic ingredients. The shocking studies showed that 314 of them caused biological mutations, 218 caused reproductive problems, 375 caused eye and skin irritation, 778 were toxic to the human body, and 146 that they knew caused cancerous tumors. But they were allowed in the United States even though they were banned in every other country, banned in other countries, I shouldn't say every other countries around the world. And these chemicals are allowed in nearly every type of cleaning supply in the United States. They're common things in your cabinets right now. Now, even organic cleaners have some known carcinogens that are just naturally derived. So you have to be careful about this. 26 seconds after exposure, chemicals are found in measurable amounts in the human body. The average woman applies 300 chemicals to her body a day, and 80 of those are before breakfast. The top 10 most dangerous chemicals in our home come in air fresheners like plug-ins, candles, wax, scents, chemical cleaning supplies for your counters, floors, toilets, drain, and oven cleaners, furniture polish, dishwasher soap, and dish soap are also culprits. It also includes beauty supplies and personal care products such as hairspray, gel, shampoo, and deodorant. Deodorant with aluminum is actually one of the leading causes of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease in the US. And one of the top pollutants in the family home is laundry soap and fabric softener, which you wash your clothes with, you put on your skin, and then it outgasses in your closet by your bed where you're sleeping all night long. So, what happens when your body is chemically overloaded? Well, you may see it as something as catastrophic as cancer, but most of us feel it in other ways. Lethargy, inability to focus, sleep trouble, chronic inflammation, like my husband Philip, unexplained pain, fibromyalgia, skin issues, adult acne, hormones, hot flashes, stress, anxiety, and fear. And if you face any of these issues, it's time to kick chemicals to the curb. You can control what you allow in the walls of your home. And that's the exciting part. So, here's what you need to know about the majority of natural brands. First of all, most of them contain fragrance, natural fragrance, or things like sodium lauryl sulfate, which can be processed as a neurotoxin. I had thought I was going toxin free when I chose to buy Mrs. Meyer's and all free and clear laundry soap. I thought I was choosing better products for my family, but I was really actually being duped. Like they were better, but they actually weren't toxin free. So, the second thing that you need to know is the majority of the natural brands sold at the stores are owned by Fortune 500 companies who also own brands full of toxic ingredients that are poisoning you. They love to straddle the fence, you guys, because it's all about the money. So on this side, they're going to have a brand that's like, oh, yes, we care about your health. We really do. And then over here, they're still selling bleach and Clorox and all this stuff that's poisoning us. And they're making money on both sides. How do you like that? How do you like that? I think it's very low in integrity, and I think it's super unethical. So Burt's Bees is owned by Clorox. Tom's of Maine is owned by Colgate. The Body Shop is owned by L'Oreal. Mrs. Myers is owned by S.C. Johnson. Love that company, don't we? And Seventh Generation is owned by Unilever, and that's just a few of the things. There's tons. It's crazy. Third, this is the thing you really have to know. Did you know that any product that contains the ingredient fragrance, natural fragrance, or parfum can have any ingredient that the manufacturer decides to include without having to disclose to you a single one of them? It is a trade secret. It is protected under US law, and under that loophole, they can include all kinds of carcinogenic, developmentally toxic, or reproductively harmful chemicals. They can still put on the freaking label that is natural and plant-based. Yes, it's absolutely unethical. But companies take advantage of this fact, and they do not tell you every ingredient in their product. There are people who have literally taken products and they have sent them into the lab and paid on their own dime to get the lab to tell them what's in the ingredients. And in the ingredients, undisclosed, are literal carcinogens that have been banned from the US. Banned, but they're still in our products under that little loophole. Okay, if you want to watch an excellent documentary about this, check out Stink on Netflix because it will blow your mind. So I just refuse to use any product that I cannot find a full ingredient list for. If it says fragrance, I'm out. If it says natural fragrance, I'm out. I want to see every single freaking thing you put in there to make the fragrance. Yes, I do. Okay, because it shows a lack of integrity on the part of any company to hide what they're putting in their products, whether it's natural or not. And here's the thing, even natural fragrance can be attached to xenoestrogens or fake estrogen. Okay, that creates hormone imbalances like we're seeing like never before, miscarriages, infertility, period problems, like all the things. Okay, and that's why a product with a natural fragrance can still be smelled for hours later. If you can still smell the fragrance of the item that you used over an hour or two ago, it's extremely likely that it has endocrine disruptors attached to things, even if it says it's natural. Okay? That's a good way to know. Because natural scents actually don't last forever, and that's a good thing. So, where do you want to start? Start small, start slow. Start with what you're convicted on. Let me give you a simple tip. With your food, simply start by reading the ingredients. If you can't pronounce it, try to find something else. Okay, it doesn't mean you can't have ice cream. It just means go for the ice cream that has milk, sugar, eggs, and vanilla. Actually, I think it's Bayer's has an amazing organic vanilla ice cream that we buy all the time. Okay, get that instead of an ingredient list of 35 things you can't even pronounce. And you could add all sorts of fun things to it. Okay. With your home, you want to start with the biggest offenders first. So that would be laundry soap, dish soap, cleaning supplies, candles, and plugins. Toss the candles and plugins. I know. I just said it. I know you spent money on them, but you've already spent it, okay? And now it's just harming your health. Might as well just start fresh. Swap them out with a diffuser and a pure essential oil. It actually costs way less to diffuse oils than it does to run a candle, okay? Young Living has oil-infused Thieves cleaner, laundry soap, and dish soap that are affordable and easy to use and last forever. I'm going to tell you how you're going to be able to really save a lot of money using those in a minute. But here are the 12 top most common and toxic ingredients that are found in household items. Be aware that there are many more chemicals than these, and there has been barely any studies on chemical reactions between all the chemicals used in the US. There are over 80,000 chemicals in use today. Most of them, at least 60,000, have never been studied for safety, and it would take 1,000 years to actually perform safety studies on every chemical in use and on which chemicals interact with each other, and a safety study on the product of those chemical reactions. Do you understand that? Like, it would take 1,000 years to actually see how all the chemicals we're using are actually what they're creating with their chemical reactions, and then what they're doing in our body with those reactions. That is crazy. You think anybody's going to do that? Nope. So you have to take control and be like, I am the homeowner. I can gatekeep my home, and I can make it as low tox as possible. So here's what you want to look for. Number 1 is phthalates. These are found in nail polishes, perfumes, lotions, and hairspray. They're known endocrine disruptors. They increase breast cancer risk and they cause reproductive birth defects and early breast development. Parabens. These are found in deodorants, shampoos, lotions, makeup, etc. These contain xenoestrogens. They can lead to breast cancer and are found in food and drugs too. Gotta love it. Number 3 is DEA ingredients. These are found in foamy and cream type products like shampoos, shaving creams, and moisturizers. DEA can react with nitrates and form a human carcinogen, and it's similar in chemistry to MEA and TEA. Number 4 is triclosan. These are found in oral and dental products, antibacterial soaps, etc. It's a known endocrine disruptor. They cause harm to the thyroid and the reproductive hormones and may irritate the skin. 5 is sodium lauryl sulfate. Remember I talked to you about that one? These are found in 90% of cosmetic products. SLS creates nitrosamines, which cause skin, lung, and eye irritation. They are known to cause cancer and can cause kidney and respiratory diseases. Number 6 is toluene. It's found in cosmetics like nail polish, hair color, and bleach. Causes respiratory problems, skin irritation, and nausea. May also cause early development damage to a fetus, and it's harmful to the immune system. Number 7 is I knew I could do that earlier today. Benzophenone. It is found in sunscreen along with other cancer-causing chemicals. It's a known endocrine disruptor, can cause cancer as well as other cellular damage in the body. Then there's fragrances, which we've already talked about in almost everything. And then there's number 9 is formaldehyde. It's found in conditioners, shampoos, eyeshadows, nail polishes, etc. It's not going to be on the list. You're not going to ever see formaldehyde because they don't have to put it. And it's a known carcinogen, harmful to the immune system, and also causes skin allergies. And also different chemicals create formaldehyde. So they don't have to put it on the label because it's a reaction between the chemicals they're putting together. Isn't that nice? I think so. Number 10 is lead, and it's found in most cosmetics, including lipsticks and hair dye products, as a contaminant. So it also won't be disclosed on the label, even though it's in the product, and it's a known carcinogen. Number 11 is propylene glycol. It's found in sunscreens, lotions, creams, skin moisturizers, conditioners, and hairsprays. And then and that causes skin irritation and dermatitis. And it also is good to avoid because of enhanced skin penetration. So it actually brings all the other chemicals into your skin even better, which you don't want. And number 12 is siloxane. It's found in products that soften and moisten the skin. It's a known endocrine disruptor, can cause tumors. It's also dangerous to the reproductive, immune, and nervous systems. Okay, I know that's like a lot, but I felt like you needed to know those names so you could look on your bottles at home. Why is it important to avoid these chemicals? It takes 26 seconds for a chemical to enter the skin, and many people look at the skin as a barrier when really it's a carrier of chemicals and other tiny molecules into the bloodstream. And they then get carried to our organs until they're filtered out of the blood, but they end up overworking the liver, and they get stored in our fat and our joints as well instead of getting detoxed. So it took me about 9 months to slowly switch and ditch things over to Young Living, and baby steps is all it takes, friends. Thankfully, Young Living has over 750 products, so it's super easy to go toxin free, and I get everything I need just delivered to my doorstep. No more having to go down that awful aisle at the grocery store for laundry soap and cleaner. Plus, Young Living pays me back 20% back on everything that I buy. Not even Target cash back is that good. It's the best thing ever. Okay, did you know that the average American family of 4 spends over $680 a year on cleaning products? That's over $57 a month. You can save $170 on laundry products alone and over $200 on cleaning products with Thieves. So, I'm going to show you how, but I want you to take it a month at a time. Maybe the first month you focus on Thieves Cleaner and you toss every other chemical cleaning supply in your sink because you can now. It's awesome. It's all in one bottle. Then the next month you can focus on making a shift with laundry soap. And then the next month replace your personal care products. Then your skincare, which Young Living also has. Then your makeup. One thing at a time really will compound. So let me show you how you can make a bottle of organic cleaner for $1 a bottle that will boost your immune system instead of tax your liver. And one of these $25 bottles right here will get you 30 spray bottles this size. Okay, and all you do is you take the cap, you pour a capful in, into here and you fill with water. That's all you do, okay? So Thieves laundry soap can save you hundreds of dollars a year. Raise your hand if you love clean clothes but don't want to buy overpriced cleaning products. Pop it in the chat, okay? And if you're talking in the chat, I'm sorry, but I haven't seen anything. But I will definitely check comments after this. Okay, so the average family spends a minimum of $25 a month on laundry care products. That includes soap, softener, dryer sheets, and scent boosters. I spend an average of $5 a month for the best laundry product on the market. It's effective, highly concentrated, safe for babies and kids, safer on my pets, and has incredibly plant-based ingredients. So let's do a little cost comparison right now so you can see how this works out. So laundry soap, other brands, $12.99 a month. Thieves, $6.60 a month. That's based on 6 months per bottle, which I show you how to make it last forever, okay? Laundry scent booster, other brands, $8.99 a month. Young Living, $2 a month, based on the recipe that's in the ebook. If you don't have the ebook, pop in the chat ebook and I will send it to you. Okay, fabric softener, other brands, $12.99 a month. Vinegar, 37 cents a month. That's an easy switch. You can do that one today. Okay, stain remover, other brands, $4 every month. Young Living, $12 every 3 years. Yes. And then, so we add that all up. The total yearly cost for laundry supplies of other brands is $443.76. And with Young Living, it's $111.64. Total savings, $332.12. So if you've been under the impression that Young Living is more expensive or that natural cleaning can't fit into your budget, then just let those numbers sink in. You could be saving $332 a year on just laundry supplies. Isn't that amazing? So I have all those recipes for all the things in the ebook that I will send you if you comment ebook. You can also triple your foaming hand soap from Young Living. They're ultra concentrated, just like the cleaner and the laundry soaps. You can turn 1 bottle into 3. All you're going to do is take out 2/3 of a cup out of your soap when you get it from them, and you're going to put it in a jar, and you're going to add 2/3 cup of water, and voila. Now you have the best plant-based foaming hand soap that is going to nourish your skin. It's not going to leave you cracked and bleeding cuticles in the winter months, and it's filled with fantastic plant-based ingredients for about $1.40 less per bottle than what you can grab at the store. And it's completely safe for you. Okay, let's talk about dish soap now. You can quadruple your dish soap. 1 bottle of Thieves dish soap is $15.75, but you can quadruple your bottle by simply diluting with water and putting in a 12-ounce foaming soap dispenser. 1 bottle of a popular mainstream dish soap with questionable toxic ingredients, dyes, and synthetic fragrance is almost $5 at Target. Doing this simple hack with your Thieves dish soap makes each bottle of gentle, non-toxic dish soap only $3.93, and you can let your kids wash your dishes. Yay! Okay, let's talk about fruit and veggie soak because it's awesome. And so with the Thieves fruit and veggie soak, you can make 16 gallons of fruit and veggie soak. So it's another super ultra concentrated formula that can be diluted to make 16 gallons. Individual 32-ounce bottles of fruit and veggie wash sell for about $8 to $12 in stores or more, and that would be roughly $40 per gallon. Thieves fruit and veggie soak is $1.39 per gallon, and you can get 16 servings per bottle. It combines 3 powerful and natural cleaning agents: decyl glyphosate, which is a coconut-based surfactant, citric acid, and sodium citrate. Citric acid lowers the pH levels of bacteria, allowing the cleaner to penetrate the cell walls of mold, mildew, and bacteria. Now, here's the best part. You can save even more money than I just showed you when you grab one of the Thieves bundles because you get everything at an even bigger discount. I mean, that's crazy. Plus, I have a 10% off coupon for your whole order as a new customer, so now you get it even cheaper. And for new customers this month only, you get my favorite Luscious Lemon Foaming Hand Soap. I should have brought it in here, but it is literally the best scent ever. And you get it for free. And you also can get a bottle of Jade Lemon with your order when you place that on Loyalty Rewards, where you can start earning points back and making every order count. So the best way to start with Thieves is the Thieves Home Loyalty Bundle. I will put links in the comments so you can see everything. But it comes with the Thieves Household Cleaner, Thieves Foaming Hand Soap, You also get an amber glass bottle so you can make your household cleaner right away. Comes with the fruit and veggie soak, the dish soap, the kitchen bath scrub, which is awesome. I know I didn't talk about that, but it is one of my favorite things for cleaning my sink and my bathtubs. It works amazingly well on scum. And then you get Thieves essential oil and lemon essential oil, and that's $160, and that's $264 value. So it's a huge value. Plus, you're going to get 10% off. The next best way to start with Thieves is the Make a Shift Happy Healthy Home Kit, and that includes the Thieves Essential Oil Blend, the Lemon Essential Oil Blend, which if you're like, I don't know what to do with those, in the ebook, I have like 25 million ways, maybe not that many, but at least 25 different ways to use each of those oils. So you're going to know exactly what to do with them. And it comes with the Thieves household cleaner, the amber spray bottle, the laundry soap, the kitchen and bath scrub, and the dish soap. And that's $112. And that's a $214 value. So that is amazing. You could literally get that today for $100 with the coupon. So the two things the other bundle has is the Thieves foaming hand soap and the fruit and veggie soak, which you'll definitely want to have when it comes to the summer with fruits and vegetables and everything. And if none of those are right for you, you can just get started with the Thieves household cleaner, which is $25.50 plus shipping and tax. So here's what happened when we made the switch. My husband's weekly migraines disappeared. My husband's back zits disappeared. He used to have his back covered in zits. Now he barely gets any. My husband's inflammation in his body went away. He is no longer in pain all the time from inflammation everywhere. And then his gut health drastically improved because guess what? Toxins are affecting our guts, and his gut health is so much better now. I used to have like very inflamed red cheeks. I know I look like death warmed over thanks to my computer camera, but I used to have very inflamed red cheeks, and I thought it was just my skin, but it turns out it was inflammation. And my skin is so much more even toned now. It's crazy. I never need foundation. We both have more energy than we ever had, and my brain is no longer foggy. I can think clearly without stumbling over my words in a conversation. It's amazing. But it's not just our family that has a story. Researchers tested the breast tissue in 41 women looking for disease markers of breast cancer. And then they gave them clean, toxin-free deodorant, skincare, sunscreen, and hair care. And 28 days later, they retested their breast tissue and found that in the women using clean products, disease markers for breast cancer were reduced by 73%. That is awesome, okay? So what you use in your home really does matter, and you can start making this shift with what is under your cabinet starting today. Will you make the shift? I'm going to put links to the different Thieves bundles below, along with the 10% off family and friends discount code. And remember, when you place your order of 100 PV this month on Loyalty Rewards, you're going to get a free Luscious Lemon Foaming Hand Soap. Remember, you can triple that, so it's like 3. And then a free jade lemon oil you can diffuse, or you can add to your Thieves household cleaner for a bright lemon scent, perfect for springtime. So I hope that you will make the shift with me because it will drastically improve your health, as I know. And I'm so happy you joined me tonight. I hope this was so helpful. If you have any questions at all, I am here for you. I want you to be able to feel healthy, whole, and well. And that is my goal for you. So, talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.